With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you've got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have success from the left side.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Juan Soto now, another solid power season. There's a strike.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Fouled off. He was late. Lindor leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out and a runner at second.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Pete Alonso.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground. The flip. There's one. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, David Peterson.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now Harrison Bader. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
One down. Phillies down a run. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains 1-0. Top of the second, and now Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Sanchez, a tall lefty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Sanchez back to work, and that misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That's towards center. Bader makes the grab, one away. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Sanchez winds and deals. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Batting seventh, catcher
2 outs, base is empty.
Alvarez.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. There's a strike. Yeah. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner at third, nobody out. At the plate, Brandon Marsh. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Home run number 10 of the year, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Just missed. Peterson. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's even up. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even
drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bryson Stott in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the outside corner, and it's 2-1. In the air, out to center. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Donovan Walton. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
They're now 2 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Nope. Ball 4.
Now batting, center
Back to the
fielder,
top of the lineup.
Harrison
And here's the Phillies
Bader.
leadoff man, Harrison Bader. Golden opportunity right here. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here.
0-1
So
is the
important
count.
as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases full. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Bases loaded, 1 away. On the ground to third. Acuna has it for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that. And it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
Schwarber,
Ball 1,
the
no
next
strike.
to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where
man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 51st home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
off for the
on to
Mets,
the 3rd
center
inning.
fielder,
And stepping in
Jose
for New York,
Siri.
Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
0-1.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Here's the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Walton whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one wrapped foul. Off
That's
the
a ball.
mark there. Now 1-2.
Still able to make some type of contact.
And that
Nope.
one is
That's
inside.
inside.
And that's
got a full
outside.
count.
And that's ball 3. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider,
Now
even though it caught a
left
lot of the
fielder,
zone. And I think that
Brandon
tells you all
Marsh.
you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one
Ball next
missed. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. Line drive, speared at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's to third. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and he reaches safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
So a man at first. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. First pitch just misses. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marsh sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Starling Marte. Out to short, stop. In plenty of time to first. Marte returns. Next, Brandon Nimmo went down on strikes his first time through. And a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 21. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 21.
Now the third baseman. His
For
first
the
at bat was a
Phillies,
strikeout.
Third baseman, number 4.
That catches the corner. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. This one smashed down the right field line. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now, Donovan Walton. He reached on a walk his first time. In there at the knees. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Stop. Stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, center
So the
fielder,
batting order turns
Harrison
over. So
Bader.
here's Bader now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball
No
right
ball,
by him,
2 strikes.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. So one hit is all they get. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 3. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Nope.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out swinging. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And here is Luis Angel Acuna.
1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike. The Mets trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
On the ground to the left. They get the force. That ends the frame. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he set.
And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a ball popped up. Alvarez under it. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Harper in the box again, takes a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Real Muto at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
That's to third and foul ball. Line to left. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Well struck, right field. That's back there. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3.
throws a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now batting Max Kepler. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second homer this series, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 21 gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on here, number 26.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
This one in the air right field. Marte settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's the ball.
Ball 1.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 40 on the year, and they're chipping away. It's 9-4.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Kepler under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that is out of play. Vientos stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 9-5.
Now batting.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Schaube with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bryson Stott. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Helsley up and throwing. Holmes also getting ready. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jonathan Walt digs in now. He is struck out and he is walked. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, nobody out. And he swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. One away, bottom of the 6th. And the runner holds.
Now batting.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Up and
2 balls,
in.
2
And the count's even at 2. Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
I guess what they say about the mind kinda true, huh?
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Acuna throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting,
Jose Siri up now for the Mets,
Siri.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a miss, down on strikes, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit down the line and left. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there. He's rewarded with the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lindor will hit next. Swinging a foul straight back. That one out to right. Kepler in position, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back here in Philadelphia. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marte tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Real Muto in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, digging for two. The throw in, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. He's already over twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Just missed. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Marsh checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 11-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, nobody on. Down the third baseman. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stock now at the plate. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And it's fouled away.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lou Trevino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So digging in, Mark Vientos.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Trevino, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nobody out, runner at first. And the next pitch is way outside. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Alonso in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Pitch is in there, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Soto, the base runner at first with one out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Right through there, got him. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
And now
right fielder,
Starling Marte. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Headed towards the corner. Marsh makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Siggy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now Harrison Bader, and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Phillies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd. Strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Schwarber stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. And downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
low, and the zone doesn't get the call. And now it's 3-2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the
The first
call he
baseman,
probably should have
Bryce
gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Get out of town. And they add on. It's 13-5. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 26 will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Ryan Helsley.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. And ball 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moves under it, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Towards first, Harper. Steps on first for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 3. And Fring is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Now
You hear
batting,
people talk
the
about
center
letting the ball
fielder,
travel
Jose
so often in
Siri.
terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
So they're down to their final out. Jose Siri, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That's off
Nope.
the inside
Pitching
corner. And now it's even 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
One strike away. Two down, nobody on. And that's
Off the
outside.
plate.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.